So, this is for the Cuisinart bread maker. I actually saw complaints on Amazon that said they didn't come with an instruction booklet. Well, I didn't think I did either. So when you first open it up, you see recipe, and you actually see it right here saying it, reverse side. So here's your recipe book. Here's your instruction manual. Okay. So let's go over the instructions. Important things to read if you want. Here's the other stuff. I mean, if you actually didn't get a manual, then it means you didn't get the recipe book. All right. So here's this stuff. All right. The other fun thing about this is that when you originally open it and you open up the bread maker, there's cardboard inside there. And if you're just a person that's just like, oh, throw the cardboard out, and you grab that cardboard and throw it out, you just threw out your paddle. Because for some stupid reason, there's a thing of cardboard like this, and then they put the paddle in this area here underneath the cardboard. So you could pull out the cardboard, throw it out, and you just threw out your paddle. Your paddle is what mixes the dough. Okay, this is your paddle. So if you're missing your paddle, then you need to go find a mirror and say, I'm a dumbass. I threw it out. It was on the other side of the cardboard. Okay. And also there's this like little hook thing. I don't know if they're going to show that. Here it is. A little hook thing that you can dig the paddle out on your, what is it, like the second rising. You got to dig through the dough and get your paddle out. Or you can leave it and take it out when the bread is done. Okay. So when you start this, you better make sure you put the paddle in before you start pouring in the ingredients. Because, yeah, the first one I did, I forgot to put the paddle back in. And once you start the sequence, I saw that I had done the 2 pound ingredients and I forgot to change it from 1.5 to 2 pounds. So it offs everything about 5 minutes, even the cooking. And once this begins, you can't stop it. You can't interrupt the cycle. You can pause it, but you can't interrupt the cycle and skip cycles, stuff like that. You can't skip a cycle, basically. You can't change the timer. So here's this, and then here's a more important part of the programming. As you see here, if you accidentally choose 1.5, like if you're doing a white bread, this is giving you an example when it's going to get you the add-in. That's going to come in at 250 or 40 minutes in. To remove the paddle is going to come at 215, an hour and 15 minutes in. So if you accidentally forgot to change this to 2 pounds, so your timings are going to be off by 5 minutes. And the cooking is going to be 5 minutes longer. So what you do is when it gets to the end, all right, let's visualize all these so you can see your timings for each one. And I'll tell you what to do when you the only way to adjust the baking time. There's sweet. So here's your dough, and this is your other. These are your programming options. 11. So 12 is a bake. So what you can do is if you accidentally did 1.5 and you want to add that extra 5 minutes of baking, when everything is done, you go and program to 12, and then you use the thing and subtract 10 minutes until you get down to a 10-minute bake time, and then you have to visually stop it at 5 minutes. So you can add the 5-minute baking. I think it's definitely not like in focus. Ingredients conversion kit. Okay. Changing caring. tips. Different flowers and different ingredients they use. Sweeteners. Gluten-free stuff. Almond flour. I'm going to try to do some coconut flour ones, although... I don't see coconut flour, oat flour, brunch, rice flour. Oh, you see there. Let me get coconut flour in this one. Wow. Interesting. All right. Let me try to hold the damn camera steady for these. And focused. And then here's your warranty, limited 3-year. And then we're off to this side, which I'm not going to record.